Alright, y'all, today I want to go over one of my absolute favorite scalping strategies. And the reason I love this strategy so much is because it has a very high win rate, and it also does not require very much technical analysis knowledge in order to spot these setups. This is the strategy I used to long right down here yesterday, and that was a really nice move. In fact, from the bottom to the top, that was about a 4% move. And considering the fact that Bitcoin has been trading very, very sideways for the past few days, right? I mean, that's kind of the biggest move that's happened in the past 3-4 days. And the way we were able to spot that trade setup was quite simple. Yesterday in my VIP Discord, I posted this setup in here, and basically the strategy is this: we're looking for price to come down to a Fibonacci golden pocket level, while we're also printing bullish divergences on the 12-minute time frame. Okay, and so we can see that yesterday the trade got activated in the golden pocket. We come down into it. We have bullish divergences across the 12-minute time frame. We're getting a bounce out of the golden pocket, and that trade just continued up and up and up. Take profits were hit, as we kept going. More and more take profits were hit. Look at the bounce out of the golden pocket. More and more take profits are hit. The last take profit I took was about 43%. I had another take profit set higher. We didn't hit that, which is okay. It's okay. I'm actually still currently in the long, but my point is this: the trade setups are easy to spot, and so I kind of want to walk you through step by step how you're going to find these trade setups. You're only going to be really able to find these trade setups when there's volatility in the market. Okay, they're not going to show up every day, but if you're ever looking at price and you see a massive move to the upside and we're just totally in an uptrend for maybe a day or two, or even if it's just one day, right? I mean, pretty much look at what happened here, right? We had this big uptrend, and then we started to form what kind of looks like a bull flag here, where price starts to come down. So if ever you see a switch or a pivot in price, that's when you want to start looking for these trades. So if price comes up for a long time, higher highs, higher lows, and then all of a sudden we start in a downtrend, this is when you want to start looking for those scalp setups. Okay, you never want to try and find one of these trade setups when price is moving in a certain direction. What you want to do is you want to catch the pivot point, right? So what we want to do is, assuming we're in an uptrend and we've just put in the first leg of an uptrend and then we're consolidating in a bull flag to get another move to the upside, what we want to do is we want to find the bottom of that bull flag and long right there. And the way we're going to do that is just by using a Fibonacci retracement tool. It's a very simple tool, easy to use, even beginners can use it. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to come over here in TradingView and click this right here, the Fibonacci retracement tool, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to pull that thing from the swing low of a move to the swing high of a move. Now, it doesn't always have to be from the swing low to the swing high. You can pull it from multiple swing lows to the same swing high. And in this case, we can see right here from the main swing low all the way down here. I'm going to go ahead and put on my 382 level. We can see that we don't actually come down and hit a Fibonacci level. People are always like, Jay, how do you know where to pull your fib from? The truth is, guys, if you have a swing high, right, and we can see that we put in our swing high right here, and then we started to come down from that point, you can pull different fibs from different swing lows to the same swing high. So you could start by pulling one from this low to the high, and then maybe pull another one from this low to the high, and then maybe pull even another one from this low down here to the high. And what we're doing is we're finding multiple levels of support where price potentially could find a pivot. And sometimes what you would want to do, and what I'd like to do, is I like to turn on multiple fib levels, because if you ever notice perhaps that you get a confluence like this where you have a 382 level inside a golden pocket, then you know that's a really nice move. But if you have multiple golden pockets, right? Let's say that you saw price was coming up, 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 and then it started to come down. You can start pulling multiple fibs and then just keep track of these levels. Keep track of these different fib levels. We have 1, 2, 3 different golden pockets. Okay, and this strategy involves longing the golden pocket. If anybody's unfamiliar with what the golden pocket is a fib level. If you go to the settings on your fib retracement, you want to make sure that you add a custom one called the 0.65. And this will give you these two lines right here. This is the area where price tends to get the most powerful reactions from, okay? In fact, if we just take a look right here, if we go down to a lower time frame, to the 24-minute, and we just take a look at what happened if we go from that swing low to this swing high right here, we can see that we recently just got a bounce out of this golden pocket. And believe it or not, I even took that scalp just now. In fact, this was the scalp trade setup that I had posted just about 2 hours ago, and we bounced right out of that golden pocket. It was a great opportunity for a very high leveraged scalp, and we hit take profit 1. Right? The reason we entered that trade is because we had bullish divergences coming out of this golden pocket. Do I think this is going to go on forever? No, I don't. In fact, what I am kind of hoping for is that we come down to a lower golden pocket right down here for a better entry, and then we can scalp it again. But I digress. Let me talk about what we're looking for. So again, step 1, we're going to look for price to be in an uptrend in this case, or a downtrend. And then once it starts to get a pullback, this is where we're going to be pulling our fib from multiple swing lows to the same swing high. So we'll pull it from the swing low all the way at the bottom to the swing high. We could pull it from this low to the swing high. Then we could pull it from this low right here to the swing high. It's giving us multiple levels to look for our divergences. And so as price is coming down to one of these golden pockets, we are going to be looking for this on Market Cipher B. We're going to be looking for price. We're going to be looking for momentum. 2, as price is coming down, we want it to print a low wave and a green dot, okay? And then we want it to come up and it's going to print a red dot, and then we want it to come down and print another green dot. When it's coming down into the golden pocket, if the green dot on Market Cipher B is higher than the previous green dot, and if the price has come lower than the previous low, that is called a bullish divergence, and that usually means we're going to get some kind of a bounce out of that golden pocket. So let me show you what happened as we were coming down to the golden pocket that we longed yesterday for that really nice move that gave me at least with 20x leverage a nice 40% gain. Okay, so that was this move from down here. I'm going to delete all these golden pockets except the one that I used. This is the 24-minute time frame. What we want to do is we want to find divergences across multiple time frames, okay? So we can see right here on the 24-minute time frame, as we're coming down to the golden pocket, what do we see? We see price coming lower. We see the momentum coming higher. Now, these trades are going to work the best when you see these big old green dots on Market Cipher B down here, okay, underneath. And these are going to show you that we've really kind of bottomed out on momentum. And so when we get these big old dots and a low momentum wave under that negative 60 line, and then price gets a bounce from there, and then comes down even lower into a golden pocket, yet Market Cipher B is printing a higher momentum wave, that is a very good sign that we're going to get a bounce out of that level. Now, not only that, if we take a look at our money flow on Market Cipher B, we also want to see that money flow is coming up. If you see money flow coming up over time as price is getting lower, and if you see momentum waves coming higher as price is getting lower into a golden pocket, I would say, and this is not financial advice, this is entertainment purposes only, right? I'm an entertainer, a guy on YouTube, not a financial advisor, but there's a very high probability that you will get some kind of nice bounce out of that golden pocket. And you can see we did get a very nice bounce out of that golden pocket, right? So this is the 24-minute time frame. These trade setups are going to work the best when you have confluence on the 24-minute time frame and down. I like to look at the 24-minute, then I like to go down to the 12-minute and just make sure on the 12-minute I'm seeing the same things, okay? And I am. On the 12-minute, I am seeing these same things as price is getting lower and lower right here. Momentum is getting higher and higher right here. Money flow is curving up, right? Money flow, we're watching the peaks of the money flow as they're getting higher here, okay? And then we can take this all the way down to the 6-minute. And on the 6-minute, look at this. As price is getting lower, momentum is getting higher. Money flow is getting higher. Now, notice something else, guys, and this is important. When we're coming down to the 6-minute time frame, we have to kind of make sure that we're looking at the money flow and the overall direction in general, because you could see that this wave down here is an outlier, right? We can connect these momentum waves all together and see that they're all moving up. But this one down here, that one kind of is coming down a little bit, maybe very, very slightly diverging, a very slight divergence. Okay, as long as we still have that slight divergence there and the money flow is coming up, it still counts. And then we can take this literally all the way down to the 1 minute time frame. We'll come back in time to the place where we hit that, where we hit the golden pocket, and we can see that as we're coming down to touch our golden pocket, we are getting a very, very slight yet apparent bullish divergence on market Cipher B, where from here to here, right, we could see that as price is coming lower, our momentum is getting higher, right? As price is coming lower, our momentum is getting higher. And on the 1 minute time frame, we have to understand that things are not going to be as precise, okay? So we're interpreting the 1 minute time frame through the lens of our higher time frames. We already know the 24 minute is diverging, the 12 minute, the 6 minute, the 3 minute. So when we're coming down to our 1 minute, it's okay that we're seeing this lower wave here as an outlier, right? The overall general direction of everything is that we're getting the divergences, okay? So if you see a divergence on the 1 minute time frame, you can pretty much be very confident in entering that trade. So just to recap here, the order of operation for these trade setups are here, and let me actually type it out. Number one, we want price to come to a golden pocket. Number two, bullish divs. And the time frames we want to look for are the 24 minute, 12 minute, 6 minute, 3 minute, and 1 minute. Okay? And you want to do it in that order. Okay? You want to do it in that order because sometimes you'll see a bullish divergence on the 24 minute, but the 6 minute, you'll look at the 6 minute and you'll see something like, let's see if I can find something that you would not want too long on the 6 minute. Like sometimes the 24 minute might be diverging, but the 6 minute might be looking like this, okay? Like this, where momentum's coming down and money flow is also coming down. The 6 minute is going to give you more definition into what is happening on that on those higher time frames. So you want to go in order. You want to make sure that you're seeing the bullish divs in order. The 24 minute down to the 1 minute, okay? And that's pretty much it. Now, when I enter these trades, I've been using very high leverage lately. In fact, the long that I'm currently in right now, the long that I took from down here, this golden pocket, this is using 50x leverage. Now, people hear 50x leverage and they freak out, right? They say, oh my goodness, that's so risky, you're going to get wrecked. You're not going to get wrecked if you use good risk management. And so if this is something that you're unfamiliar with, risk management, and you want to know how to use leverage in a way that can actually mitigate your risk and allow you to potentially make a very good gain while risking a very little bit of money, I recommend you look into risk management. And I recommend you check out this website, jasoncaspertrading.com. This is my trading course. This will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader. Where basically I walk you through everything you need to know, everything I wish I had known before I started trading. This is, you can check out the testimonials here, but this is everything I wish I had known before I started trading. Assuming you've never even looked at a chart before, we go through all the technical analysis that you need to know to find really good trade setups, how I use Market Cipher, 10 sessions, very in-depth on Market Cipher. I give you 6 trading strategies that I personally use with a very high win rate, as well as teaching you risk management, how I use low leverage, how I use high leverage. Really, when it comes to trading, there's 2 things that you must have. And the first thing is a profitable strategy that's been tested that you know has a high win rate. And the second thing is a risk management strategy so that you can mitigate your risk so that even if you don't win every trade, even if you lose more trades than you win, you can still be profitable over time because you are using a good risk management strategy where if you lose a trade, you're not losing enough capital that will affect you in the long term. Because remember, the only way you're going to be able to continue to make money doing this is if you have capital to trade with, right? And if you lose your capital, that totally will destroy your hopes and dreams of being a professional trader. But it's very possible to become a full-time trader. You just have to do it the right way. And it's very interesting right now. We're looking right now at this trade setup that I recently took, and look at how everything was diverging, right? We had the 24-minute giving us the bullish divergence into the golden pocket. We had the 12-minute giving us the bullish divergence into the golden pocket. We had the 6-minute giving us the bullish divergence into the golden pocket. We had the 3-minute giving us a bullish divergence into the golden pocket. We had the 1-minute giving us bullish divergence into the golden pocket, right? We can see all the time frames are diverging as we are coming to the golden pocket, and that's why I took this current scalp. And it's been a very nice trade so far, right? And again, these are trade setups that I post them in advance, because what we're doing here is we're thinking ahead, right? We're thinking ahead. We're like, what trade would I like to take? And when I'm posting things in the Discord here, by the way, this is my VIP Discord. You can access this by becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Jason Casper. I actually post my levels in here that I use to trade. I do daily updates where I talk about the supports, the resistances I'm looking to trade. If I see a potential scalp, I'll post it. If I see a potential swing trade, I'll post it in the potential swing trade channel, potential scalp channels. We have a very good community in here of traders who post their technical analysis, their potential trade setups, and it's just a really good community. You can access this by going to patreon.com/Jason Casper. The course, there's currently a 30% discount in the description of the video. Check it out. Also, I have other affiliate links in there too. Bybit, PHEMEX, Market Cipher. I think I still have a 25% discount on Market Cipher. Alright guys, so that's basically this strategy. And I think, especially for newer traders, if you just simply focus on using this strategy, I think in the beginning you could have a very successful, you could make some really nice trades simply just trading this way, waiting for all those confirmations, and then only trading at golden pockets. I think if you're implementing good risk management, you could probably do pretty well. Of course, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. I'm a guy on YouTube, entertainer, all that good stuff. Alright, well that's pretty much it for this video, guys. God bless everybody in the name of Yeshua the Messiah, Jesus the Messiah, and I will see y'all in the next video. Oh, by the way, if you like the video, make sure to like the video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this kind of content. Alright, y'all. Peace.